Greetings to all of you. We are currently on the territory of the World War II Museum, which was solemnly opened on May 9, 1982. By the way, as a student, I was present at this ceremonial event, and to this day we have a fantastic complex, which in the future will be further developed, since there is an idea to create based on this territory, not just a museum of the Second World War, but to make such a composition that will include three main parts: Ukraine in the First World War, Ukraine in the Second World War, Ukraine is in the current World War. In 2021, we initiated work on transforming this museum's territory. Well, it is still too early to discuss this, but now we see a wonderful panorama, where behind me stands the flagpole with the main flag of Ukraine and the magnificent sculpture of the motherland, on whose shield is the coat of arms of Ukraine. Once, there was the coat of arms of the Soviet Union. At present, we have approached the mound, which, as I mentioned earlier, is artificial and was formed during the construction of the museum. When the task arose to place the flagpole, we, of course, carefully studied the geology. As a result, the structural calculation allowed us to create a pile foundation. There are currently 12 piles, each 80 centimeters in diameter and going to a depth of 12 to 16 meters, meaning the requirements were quite strict, for obvious reasons. On top, all of this is combined with a stylobate, which was later faced with granite. A pedestal was created, and through certain embedded parts, the metal structure was connected to the foundation. A little later, when the structure itself had already been installed, certain finishing works were carried out, including shaping the relief and landscaping. Green plantings appeared here. As you can see, lawns were also introduced, and an emblem was added to give everything a more organic look. Today is a wonderful sunny day. Almost 5 years ago, on August 22, 2020, the flag was solemnly raised. It was dedicated to Flag Day, and for this to happen, it was necessary to carry out colossal work within a very short time frame, both in terms of design and, accordingly, the construction of this site. On top is the coat of arms of our state, which rotates on a swivel mechanism almost together with the flag. This is a fundamental detail. The only thing I requested from the client, namely Mr. Klitschko, mayor of Kyiv, was to cover this coat of arms with gold leaf, as is done, for example, in Kyiv-Pechersk Lavra. However, he has not agreed so far. Overall, what happened 5 years ago? To this day we see this proud flag, which despite the ongoing war, stands on this hill in a very symbolic way. I believe, for at least the next 100 years, it will remain in the same state. This location eloquently demonstrates how organically the flagpole fits into the surrounding landscape of the Kyiv-Pechersk Lavra, with its golden domes, and the Pechersk hills in general. The object is clearly visible from any point, including from the left bank, when you move to the right, from below and from the side. Therefore, we have successfully found the location's scale and parameters, and the structure itself is designed to be durable. At least for the next 100 years, I can withstand any criticism on this matter. To be honest, I am proud to be directly involved in this project. It was conceived and designed, and I was responsible for managing the construction process. And when the flag was solemnly raised on the flagpole, I was overcome with pride. To this day, I remain exceedingly pleased to see this flagpole, and the flag it flies. It is the main flag of Ukraine. It is a symbol of our state. The fact that such a prominent figure of the motherland, with the coat of arms of our country, is located nearby is, to some extent, a hallmark of Kyiv and Ukraine, and will always be a special place for both Kyiv residents and visitors. If foreign viewers are listening, they should understand how meaningful and inspiring the flag and coat of arms are to us Ukrainians, especially in the context of the current events unfolding. In short, it really inspires us. And as I have already mentioned, I am proud to see this magnificent flag fly proudly, and I am confident that it will continue to do so for many years to come. Despite all the hardships and the fury of our neighbors, we will prevail. For me and for Ukrainians, the flag and coat of arms are symbols of resilience and strength. Ukraine above all else.